Proverbs. We are back. We are back. We want to see what the sayings are. Let's go back to this. I'm missing this. Okay, so like I was saying before, the book of Proverbs is basically just instructions. It's not too much of the stories. I am reading a New International Version, which is straight to the point. It takes out the thee, thou, thou, stuff like that. Words that could just get you a little confused or cause a slight misunderstanding. So we're gonna do New International Version. It looks like this. I read all of this already, so but it looks like this. NIV, Proverbs 22. I read all of this. So now we're going down to the sayings. 30 sayings of the wise. Saying 1. Pay attention and turn your ear to the saying of the wise. Apply your heart to what I teach, for it is pleasing when you keep them in your heart and have all them ready on your lips, so that your trust may be in the Lord. I teach you today, even you. Have I not written 30 sayings for you? Sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you to be honest and to speak the truth, so that you bring back truthful reports to those you serve. See, like I was saying earlier in my other live, the heart posture is very big, and the main thing it is with the Bible and with God's word is God just wants us to be right, to live right, to do good, no matter what people are doing around you. God just wants us to do what is right and what is good, just like you want your child to do. You want your child to go to school and do what is right. They cannot come back and say, oh, well, they were doing this and they were doing that. You're going to instantly feel like, or maybe even say, but what did I tell you? I don't care what they were doing. What did I say? Right? So back to the saying. Saying number 2. Do not exploit the poor because they are poor, and do not crush the needy in court. For the Lord will take up their case and will exact life for life. Do not make friends with a hot tempered person. Do not associate with one who is easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. Ensnare is a trap. Saying number 4. Do not be one who shakes hand and pledge or puts up security for debt. If you lack the means to pay, your very bid will be snatched from under you. Do not move an ancient boundary stone set up by your ancestors. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low ranks. So be good at what you do, and it will land you in some rooms, okay, in front of some people, and then eventually you'll be the one taking over. When you sit to dine with a ruler, note well what is before you, and put a knife to your throat. If you are given to gluttony, do not crave his delicacies, for the food is deceptive. Man, people say one thing with their heart, and their heart is, with their mouth, and their heart is a whole nother thing, right? Eat with me, but he's counting everything that he didn't pay for. Okay, this is things that happen daily. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. Cast but a glance at riches, and they are gone, for they will surely sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle. Saying number 9. Do not eat the food of a begrudging host. See, here we go, right here. Do not crave his delicacies, for he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Say I didn't just say that. I knew my word, y'all. Okay, it's so important to know this stuff so you can know who you're dealing with and how you need to move accordingly. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. You will vomit up the little you have eaten, and you will have wasted your compliments. Do not speak to fools, for they will scorn your prudent words. Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the fields of the fatherless, for their defender is strong. He will take up their case against you. Saying number 12. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to the word of knowledge. That is very good for you, y'all. That is very good for you. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod and save them from death. Do not spoil your children, okay? And make them be menaces to the world, right? My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad indeed. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. So keep hanging in there. Do not look around at people like, why are they getting this? Like, I know I'm better than them. Like, they do this, they do that. Like, listen. The Lord is on your side, and you keep on hoping and having faith, and things are going to flip for you in your favor. There may be some things that you just need to grow and learn right now, and that's okay, because as you grow and you learn, God will give you more things. You're not going to give keys to a child who cannot drive. That is so dangerous. You may have it stored for them, like, hey, when my child turns a certain age, they're going to get this. But if you was to give it to them while they're immature, you can cause danger and harm to your children, right? God is the same way with us. Some things we need to learn, and getting into this word and spending time with Him, you learn these things. You get the connection, you get the downloads, you get the discernment, you get so much. Okay. So don't envy people who may seem like they're advancing more than you, and you know that they're not right. Okay. And also, you may not know their heart. You may think that you know, right? Because it says man looks at the outward appearance. So you can feel like they don't deserve it, but you don't know what God is feeling towards them in their heart. You don't know. You don't know, right? So it's best to just pray for them, have high hopes, and always try to think and feel good, right? Is very important, because if you don't, life will suck you dry and you'll become a bitter old head. Like I say all the time, like, you don't want to be bitter when you get old, okay? Listen, my son, and be wise and set your heart on the right path. Do not join with those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags, okay? Listen to that. All your friends, all the partying, all that stuff, even eating, being greedy, just greed. Greed doesn't go well, right, with your life. You have to have a balance. When you have a balance, you don't overly do stuff, right? So listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight as well. The father of a righteous child has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him. May your father and mother rejoice. May she who gave birth be joyful. Right? Do not put your parents to shame, even if your parents are not what you want them to be. Okay? Sometimes that happens. And sometimes that's why people become bitter and sad, right? So even if your parents are not who you want them to be, you still have high hopes for them regarding them. Pray for them, right? Because sometimes we surpass our parents. It happens. Sometimes your parents don't put in the work that needs to be done. And as you get older and you spend more time with God, you start to understand why or how. Okay? So no hard feelings, right? My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes delight in my ways. For an adulterous woman is a deep pit to the men, and a wayward wife is a narrow well. Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies the unfaithful among the men. The women sleeping around. Men, y'all have to be careful tolerating this, because you could bring their disaster onto your life. And if you're in a good position with God, why are you tolerating it, right? No, you're not being judgmental as if, like, oh, I'm better than you. No, you're being judgmental on, hey, this isn't a good decision. We all make judgments every day. When you get in your car, you make a judgment. When you wake up, you're making a judgment. Okay, so don't let that word be twisted up, right? Don't miss out on it. You have to make judgments on situations for your life. Okay, saying 19. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who linger over wine, who go to sample bowls of mixed wine. Do not gaze at wine when it's red, when it sparkles in the cup. When it goes down smoothly, in the end it bites like a snake and poisons like viper. Hangovers, okay? Bad decisions, okay? Think about it, y'all. It's written. Your eyes will see strange sights, and your mind will imagine confusing things. You will be like one sleeping on the high seas, lying on top of the ridging. They hit me, you will say, but I am not hurt. They beat me, but I don't feel it. When will I wake up so I can find another drink? Okay? Deal with your problems. Don't try to choke them out with alcohol, guys. Like, that's the devil's playground. You get me? Like, when you're young, we go through that, right? And we're trying to have fun, we're partying. Okay, I get it. Been there, done that, right? And because I'm past that doesn't mean I'm better than anyone. It just makes me more relatable because I understand, right? But you had some stuff go on with you, and now you're turning to alcohol. You just want to be drunk. You want to be tipsy because you don't want to feel anything, right? You're allowing the devil to come in and play with you. You think you're fine. You think you have underneath control, but you don't. You're in the devil's playground and you're in danger. So if something is hurting you, some trauma from your past and your family, and things just didn't go right for you, I guess, right? Don't lean on things to fill in that void. Lean on God and His Word. God and His Word will help you heal. It'll help you navigate through life, right? We're on saying number 20, but I just wanted to say these things. It will help you navigate through life. You will not be swept away by that current of the world and then potentially end up in the danger zone. Think of the ocean. Those people, sometimes they know it's coming and they think they're okay, and sometimes they don't know because it just happens, right? Same way with life. Do not envy the wicked, do not desire their company, for their hearts plot evil and their lips talk about making trouble. Okay, pay attention to your connections and your friends. By wisdom, a house is built, and through understanding, it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Knowledge will get you blessed. Knowledge will make your life abundant and beautiful. And everybody's wondering, how is they? How are they so happy? Why is she always so happy? Why is he always so happy? Why is he always so giving? Why is she always so giving? Right? Knowledge does this for you. Okay, you're not bitter. Things happen to you. Life tore you up, but nobody will ever know because you gave it to God and you're not bitter about it because the Lord softened your heart. He showed you what you needed to learn in the midst of it, and He healed you. And now you can help other people. You don't have to go around and everybody knows you've been through something. Oh, because people, they hurt me, or people, right? That's well, it's not my fault. I just met you. I'm a stranger, right? It's not my fault. So you have to be careful with that. Harden your heart because you don't want to be hurt again. But if you let God handle it, He will soften your heart. And look, let's go back to hardening your heart. You do that, you potentially block God out too, right? So He can't even get to you. So you got to be careful with that. It's okay to be vulnerable. Like, that's what we try to avoid. It's okay. You got to shed a tear, cry. And if you're a man and the world tell you, oh, you're a man, you can't cry. Hey, yes, you can, because you're human too. And it hurts for you too. And you take it to God and you let Him deal with that. And you and Him work it out together. By wisdom, a house is built, and through understanding, it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Saying number 22. The wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge muster strength. See? Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors. You're going to need help. You're going to need connections. You're going to need people. So you can't block yourself out from everybody. There's a season for you to be down, and it's not like down, like in the dirt. I mean, where you're spending time with God. You're trying to figure yourself out. You're trying to figure life out. You want the answers because you need the answers. Wisdom is too high for fools. See that? In the assembly at the gate, they must not open their mouths. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer. The schemes of folly are sin, and people detest a mocker. If you falter in the time of trouble, how small is your strength? Let's look up the true definition of falter. To me, I'm thinking of fold up. You don't stand strong, right? Hesitate, delay, stall, waver, drag one's feet, think twice, right? You do that in the time of trouble, right? How small is your strength? How strong are you really? Are you outside of God? That's why your strength is not there. You're operating out of self. Be careful with that. Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter. If you say, "But we knew nothing about this," does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Right? God is a heart God. He's about heart posture. Can't hide nothing from him. Does not he who guards your life know it? He will not repay everyone according. Will he not repay everyone according to what they done? Question mark. He's asking. Will he not repay everyone according to what they have done? Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Like you stumbled across this video tonight, you stumble across wisdom. But do you want it? Right? Do do you want to hear the things that'll make you a better person? Or do you want to watch videos of women showing everything or men showing everything, showing you things that are wrong, right? Do you want it? And when you realize your flesh might want to make you jump out of the video, what is this, right? That's when you need to realize I have to check myself. What is going on with me? Have I become like the world? I want bad things, but then out my mouth I say I want good things, right? Because if someone was fighting on a video or hurting someone or cussing or showing their body, you people are peeled in, right? But someone's reading you the instructions on how to be, you want to read it, hear it for a little bit, jump out. Why is that? Because the flesh is treacherous, right? It is against God all day long. It's fighting against God. You feel the fight within yourself. Things you want to say, you're like, I shouldn't say that. That's the fight. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. Don't be robbing people. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they will rise again. But the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. So when God avenges you and people who have hurt you and you see things not working for them or their life going like this, like that, don't gloat, be all happy. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Do not fret because of evildoers, or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out, knocked out, lights out. For the fear of the Lord and the king, my son. Fear the Lord and the king, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials, for those two will send sudden destructions on them, and who knows what calamities they could bring. Further sayings of the wise. These are the sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judgment is not good. See, that's what I was saying earlier about the unjust scales. You weigh yourself this way, but you weigh the people that way. But it's the same category. Oh, I wouldn't do this, but they, right? But you do it, and you're talking about them because they do it, right? You let this person get away with this in workplaces, right? But you don't let that person get away with it. Why is that? Unjust scales. No partial, right? No partiality. Do not do it, right? God is against partiality and unjust scales. If you're against it, you're against it. Don't be against it because it's this type of person, right? But you're not against it with that type of person. So to show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, "You're innocent," will be cursed by people will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations, but it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come on them. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. Be truthful, guys, ladies. Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. Okay? Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Would you use your lips to mislead? Do not say, I'll do to them as they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they've done to me, right? God is not with it. He said, I will avenge you. People hurt you, people backstab you, people betray you, people let you down. You don't have to pay them back. You pray for them. It goes well with your soul. That payback and get back mindset, woo wee, make you so dark and bitter, make your heart so hard. You hear me? Hard. I went past the field of a sluggard, past the vineyard of someone who has no sense. Thorns had come up everywhere. The ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Sheesh. So deep. But I just wanted to read those 30 sayings for y'all. I'm going to wrap it up for tonight because I did another video before this, which was like an hour. So I wanted to give y'all a little bit of my time tonight. I love everybody. Thank y'all for being here. To the one person that hung in there all the way through, thank you. Appreciate you so much. That's all my little shorts. Appreciate you so much. Whoever decided to stay here. I don't know why this is doing this, but let's go back to the what the word is. But yeah, the Bible is good, y'all. We be missing out because everybody be like, man wrote it. Man made everything. This phone we on, this YouTube. Some man did this. The house you in, some man built that. You trust it, right? Why you not gonna trust God's words? God uses people. He will put his spirit on people and make them speak. Okay? You have to trust and decipher that he is doing it. You're praying, you're crying out, you have a heart and heart, you have things in your heart, you have things against people, you have things that happen to you, all this stuff. And you're talking to God your alone time. And even if you're not opening your mouth talking to God, it's in your heart. He weighs our heart. Then he sends you answers. Your flesh wants to deny it. It doesn't want to hear it because it wants to keep you trapped in a certain mindset. And if you're trapped in a certain mindset, you live a certain type of way and you do certain things. Actions start with a thought. You think it first, then you go do it, right? Same thing. Okay? So be careful. Be very careful.